What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be going over how I think the Reverse Flash will end up getting faster in the Flash Season 8. But of course, before we get started, make sure that you guys like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment any other video suggestions for me. Alright, so guys, at the end of Season 7, Reverse Flash came back to help Barry fight Godspeed, but obviously Reverse Flash ended up turning on Barry and trying to fight him. However, we found out that Barry is a lot faster than Reverse Flash, as Barry has grown extremely powerful recently. And then, of course, Barry said, "I got faster, didn't you?" Reverse Flash follows up with, "No, but I will, Flash, mark my words," and then he speeds off. Also, in a recent interview that showrunner Eric Wallace did, he said that he couldn't really give any spoilers in regards to Reverse Flash returning, but all he could say was that he keeps his promises, or Reverse Flash keeps his promises, I should say. So yeah, this basically confirms to me that Reverse Flash will somehow get faster and will sometime return on the Flash. Now, how will Reverse Flash get faster? Now, obviously, if you think about Barry getting faster, you think about him, like, training and, fighting all these different villains to try and, boost his speed, get him, a more powerful hero. But Reverse Flash, he's not gonna train to get faster. He is way smarter than that. He's got to have something up his sleeve. Now, of course, one of the ways that I think Thawne could definitely get faster is by using the negative speed force. Obviously, Thawne himself, he created the negative speed force. So what if he could, like, charge, and he could go into the negative speed force and, like, sort of siphon its energy, and then, obviously get faster, sort of like what he did with the wheelchair back in Season 1, where he had that like, power thing charging his speed up while he was sitting in that wheelchair when he was impersonating Harrison Wells. And also in the finale of The Flash Season 7, the Speed Force came back, or Speed Force Nora, I should say, and she gave every speedster a boost, as obviously she is the Speed Force, so she gave all these different speedsters a boost. So who's to say that the negative Speed Force wouldn't be able to give Thawne a boost? I don't see why that's out of the question. I think that could definitely happen. Also in Season 1, for a little while there, Thawne was sort of thinking of ways to steal the Flash's speed. Now, what if Thawne ended up stealing some other speedster's speed? This would, one, have a way for, Thawne to get faster. That would be a great way for him to get faster. And two, this would be a way to bring in new speedsters into the show. That obviously was what happened in Season 2 when they brought in the fake Jay Garrick, aka Hunter Zolomon, when he lost his speed to Zoom. They brought in Zoom and, fake Jay Garrick that way. So I definitely think they could bring in some new speedsters if Reverse Flash ended up stealing their speed. I think that'd be pretty cool to see. And then obviously that would also make Thawne faster. Now, Thawne, of course, is a genius, so he might not just steal other speedsters' speed, he could also steal Barry's speed himself. Or if he doesn't even steal Barry's speed somehow, he could start to, drain the speed force of its energy and make it, power the negative speed force, which in turn would make Thawne a lot faster. Now, guys, in the comics, the negative Speed Force and the Speed Force are basically connected, and I guess they sort of teased that on the show when they said Speed Force Nora got in contact with the negative side of the Speed Force in order to bring Thawne back. But basically, in the comics, what happens is the Speed Force and the negative Speed Force, they're, like, very connected. So the more powerful the negative Speed Force gets, the more powerful the Speed Force will also get. And also in the comics, when Barry was struck by lightning, he created the Speed Force. So basically what we eventually find out is that Thawne running, every step Thawne runs, that means that he's, powering up the negative Speed Force even more. So I guess you could say that if Thawne just runs more, then he'll get faster, because the negative Speed Force will be more powerful. But also, every step that Barry runs means the Speed Force will get more powerful, in the comics at least. I think it'd be cool if they sort of change their ways with the Speed Force on the show, saying that Barry created it when he was struck by lightning. I think that would be more of like a final season thing that we find that out. So yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool to see on the show. And all that just makes me hate that Force's storyline even more, because they're basically saying that the Speed Force is a person, which I think is really stupid. They should have never done that. They should have kept it their comic book ways, where they said that the Speed Force was like gravity or like light or something like that. I think that would have been a lot better to see on the show. Now, going back to how Reverse Flash could end up getting faster in Season 8, of course, with all these theories, you got to throw time travel into the mix. You got to have time travel as a possibility. Now, when would Thawne time travel to in order to get faster? I really don't know. So here's a little bit of a wild theory of where Thawne might time travel to. What if he time travels back to when he was trying to take over Nash Wells' body? Because let's say when he was formless, that's when he like got slower or not as powerful or something along the lines of that. Obviously, it could have just been like Barry just got faster. But maybe what if Thawne got slower? Let's say Thawne got slower, and maybe it's because he was formless, that's why he got slower. So let's say he prevents himself from being formless. Let's say he ends up actually taking over Nash Wells' body or something like that. Or maybe we go back to, you know, before that when he was still in form, and maybe that's when we find out how Thawne became formless in the first place, and maybe he just stops himself from becoming formless ever, and that's how he gets faster, that's how he maintains his negative speed force. But yeah, I really started to feel like the end scene of The Flash Season 7 where Thawne says that he'll get faster. I really kind of thought that that was going to, you know, start up a little bit of a storyline for him in Season 8, and I really hope they do something with that, with Thawne figuring out how to get faster. And yeah, I'm really hoping that they end up doing some more comic book storylines in maybe Season 8 or even Season 9 with the Flash and the Reverse Flash and the Speed Force and the Negative Speed Force. I just really want all that comic book stuff to start to, you know, sort of emerge in Season 8 and possibly Season 9. But anyways, I'd say that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure to comment your thoughts on this video down below, as well as your thoughts on how you guys think Reverse Flash might end up getting faster in Season 8. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.